Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Bandhavatitam Gagana Sadusham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunadahitam Sadgurum Tam Nama. Yes, sir. Welcome to all the viewers who are joining us from all over the world today for this Parashakti Akashic reading, and a very happy Navaratri as we are getting into the Navaratri season. Let us now celebrate Devi Parashakti, understand who is Devi, and how we can connect with her in this most auspicious time of the year.
So if you are here, it means existence wants you to be here in this form. And you are not an accident, you are an incident and a conscious miracle of existence. And existence is trying to express it. So welcome to the sacred spiritual experience, which is your digital experience of the divine.
This may be what you think as your first time in the presence of a divine cosmic being. But this is not the first time this energy has graced the planet Earth. If you're watching this now, it is not a coincidence. This is a cosmic intervention in your life to make you manifest what you want.
Now, some of you might be wondering how this is possible and how has this worked before. So today you can experience these answers through the path of cognitions as referenced from the ancient texts of Hinduism, revived by the Supreme Point of Hinduism.
Let us understand who is Parashakti, the divine cosmic mother, especially now that we are entering into Navaratri and celebrating Devi Parashakti, and especially because she is manifesting through our very own Guru, through Swamiji himself.
So Devi is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness and the cosmic mother. She is the source Shakti, and it is her cosmic womb, the Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes come out and go in, and the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on and on. Parashakti is the main deity of the sacred feminine and the divine consort of Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the primordial divinity of Hinduism.
And in the words of the Supreme Concept of Hinduism himself about the relationship with the mother, the first and foremost relationship is mother. The ability to learn, even the idea to relate starts with the mother. Mother is too important way to connect with what you think as life. In the Vedic tradition, our rishis were aware your ability to connect with the mother should be directed towards the cosmos. It should inspire, it should awaken your higher consciousness. Connecting with life as mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, most easiest form to ever connect.
And today, out of his extreme love and compassion, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself and gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. So now let us understand what is the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan.
Sama is oneness and Adi means source. So Samadhi means one with the source. And Bhava means attitude or aspect. So Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect.
And darshan is when you have a glimpse of. So in the Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment when you come face to face with the cosmos and when you behold the sight of a deity, an avatar, a saint, or an enlightened being. As just seeing such a being can cleanse the karmas of lifetimes and create a deep lasting transformation in the receiver. And darshan is the powerful superconscious vibration that is present around an avatar at all times. And he simply radiates darshan just as the sun continuously radiates light. And the auspicious moment when the receiver is able to catch it becomes the moment of darshan for you, raising you to the next level of superconsciousness, which is like hitting a reset button on your being.
And let us understand the science behind the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. The first thing you need to know is the divine cosmic beings are real. They manifest from Kailasa, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. And divine cosmic beings manifest through the Achavatara, the deities, in temples, and through the Bhava Samadhi Darshans in the Nijavatara, the incarnation.
And the Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science where the Nijavatara manifests Paramashiva, the consciousness. And it is where the formless, the being of Paramashiva, expresses through the Divya Sharira, the light body, and manifests as Nijavatara, the physical form or embodied form for us to experience Paramashiva.
And Devi Parashakti expresses through the being of Rajradeshwari and manifests as the Nijavatara, the physical form of Devi Meenakshi.
And the Archavata, the deity reflects the superconsciousness and the manifestation of the superconscious energy. But unfortunately, are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatar directly. And so the avatar, the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and create an experience of superconscious energy in all of us.
And the Bhava Samadhi Darshan awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is latent potential energy in every human being. This influx of superconscious energy visibly slows down the aging process, improves immunity to disease, and during the darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heals, empowers, and transforms our lives.
And during the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. And the mirroring of neurons, which is a natural phenomenon which takes place in all human beings, is where it activates and processes all the observed movements or information of the avatar just by seeing. So the entire body can silently and without movement just recreate simply what is happening elsewhere through a process of direct observation, experiencing the subconscious energy radiated by the avatar.
And the Akashic readings are not predictions, they are readings from the cosmic arc. Beyond space, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In the dimension of time, stars see past, present, and future. Akashic records are stored in the Akash of the space dimension. There is no past, present, and future. That is why what you call as happened, happening, yet to happen are clearly already recorded.
So now let us see a small introduction of who the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is. The one who out of his extreme love and compassion is giving us this great science and pure science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan. So the Supreme Pontiff
Sorry for the technical glitch. Yes. So let us now understand who is the Supreme Concept of Buddhism. The Supreme Concept of Buddhism is the Supreme Concept of Buddhism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, an ancient macrocosmic civilizational nation. The Supreme Concept of Buddhism is the reviver of Kailasa, and has brought temple-based universities, yoga, and power manifestation as a lifestyle for humanity. The Supreme Concept of Buddhism has been ordained as a 233rd Guru Mahasanidanam of the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvijya Kingdom, is the present Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akada, is the 293rd Jagat Guru Mahasanidanam of the Kailasa Shamla Pita Sarvijya Kingdom, is the emperor of the Guri Vamshi Sarangi Samrajam, and is the 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Atalakada, is the Supreme Concept of Buddhism has been elected as the Supreme Concept of Buddhism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu leaders. And the Supreme Concept of Hinduism is revered as a teacher of Hinduism, the most prolific, most viewed, read, and watched, and has authored over 300 books in 3 languages, English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, which have been translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. The Supreme Concept of Hinduism is the reviver of over 100 Sarvijna Pitas and the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa enlightenment ecosystem. The Supreme Concept of Hinduism is the foremost commentator of all sacred scriptures, including the Bhagavad Gita, the Shiva Sutras, the Brahma Sutras, the Yoga Sutras, the Ashtavakra Gita, the Jain Sutras, and many more. And the Supreme Concept of Buddhism is the most awarded, internationally recognized Hindu leader, and is the establisher of the world's largest Hindu university, Kailasa's Nithyananda University, with campuses in over 150 countries. The Supreme Concept of Hinduism is the reviver of all sacred sampradayas, Hindu sampradayas, including the Bhairavas, Bhairavi, Rudras, Rudrakanyas, Rishis, Rishikas, and Sanyas. And the Supreme Concept of Hinduism is revered as one of the most prolific features of Hinduism. And now we'll be entering of the extraordinary powers, the extraordinary Shaktis of Paramashivoham and Parashakti. We will be witnessing these extraordinary powers as demonstrated by the Nithyananda Guru Balasins, the initiated disciples of the Supreme Concept of Hinduism himself. And you too will have the opportunity to experience these extraordinary powers, to manifest these extraordinary powers in your own life after the Bhavasmat Darshan, the Diksha and initiation from the Supreme Concept of Hinduism. So stay tuned for this segment where we will be demonstration, the live demonstration of these extraordinary powers of Shaktis of Paramashiva Parashakti. And as you are getting ready to witness these powers, so as you are preparing to witness these extraordinary powers, you can take a few moments, go ahead and join as a member of Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. This is a very simple process. You can just go to YouTube and visit Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda, and you will see the join button right next to the subscribe button, and you can just click that button and you will be directed to a page where you can choose whichever level of member you would like to be, whichever level of e-Kailash you would like to be. So you can choose whichever level you would like, whether you want to be bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or premium. You can choose whichever benefits you, whichever suits you best, and you can go ahead and join as an e-Kailashin. And once you have joined as an e-Kailashin, you will have access to various exclusive content available for the members of Kailasa's HDH YouTube channel, as well as you will have access to ask your questions during the live Bhavasmadi Darshan of Bhagavan Sundareshwara, as well as Parashakti. So you can go ahead and join as a member. and ask your questions in the live comment section during the live darshan. And of course, we just witnessed and experienced the grace of Bhagavan Sundareshwara during the live Paramashiva Sayuji Samadhi darshan of Bhagavan Sundareshwara Paramashiva. So you can always stay connected and ask your questions, have all of your prayers answered by the Supreme Concept of manifesting Devi Parashakti and Bhagavan Sundareshwara. You can also stay connected and experience all of these darshans via Facebook. So you can go ahead and like and subscribe on the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page and constantly stay connected and in touch with whatever is happening. So you can ask your questions in the live Facebook video during the live darshan of the Paramashiva Sayuji Samadhi darshan, as well as the Parashakti Akashic readings. So you can ask your questions on Facebook and have your questions directly answered by Swamiji manifesting Bhagavan Sundareshwara and Parashakti. Next, you can also stay connected via Instagram and Twitter. So you can follow at Sri Nithyananda on Twitter and on Instagram as well. And you can subscribe and have your questions answered in the live darshan by asking your questions under the comment section of the photo posted for the day on Instagram, and you can ask your questions so on Twitter by replying to this. Now we'll be entering into the demonstration of the powers of Paramashiva and Parashakti shortly. So we will be right back entering into this live demonstration. And you can also ask questions on WhatsApp via the kailasa.org. If you go to kailasa.org, you can see the live WhatsApp chat box and ask your questions in WhatsApp as well. So we will be witnessing the demonstration of the extraordinary Shaktis very shortly. And before that, we will be understanding what are these powers that we will be witnessing and how we too can manifest these powers with the initiation of Swamiji, with the Diksha and Darshan of Swamiji manifesting as Devi Parashakti and Bhagavan Sundareshwara. And you too can witness these, you too can experience these powers after the darshan of Swamiji. And Paramashiva has revealed over 462 powers in our sacred scriptures. And the Supreme Concept of Hinduism is initiating all of us into these powers through the darshan and diksha. So now we have Ma Madhura here with us today to demonstrate these extraordinary powers. You can take it away, Ma.
Yes. Nityanandam, everyone. So, as Mahapurna Priya said earlier, Paramashiva has described and elaborated on various sciences and powers in the Vedas and Agamas. So in this segment, we will be seeing the live demonstration of the manifestation of extraordinary Shaktis, the divine powers. Yes, so today the yogis and the initiated disciples of the supreme point of Hinduism will be demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with all of you the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation awakened in us through the Diksha, the initiation. And in today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of you will also be receiving initiations into the third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessings and grace of the supreme point of Hinduism. And you will be manifesting the following powers of third eye, which is seeing with the eyes blindfolded, as well as many other spiritual sciences and powers like the body scanning, remote vision, and much more. Now, some of you might be wondering where exactly the third eye is located and how it works. So, the third eye is the cosmic browsing center located between the brows, which upon initiation, one can effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye just as you would with your two eyes. So now let us see what are Shaktis. Let us understand what exactly are Shaktis and what is their source. So in the Vedagamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals and elaborates in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis, the divine powers. And manifesting powers are described as a system, a method, and science for human beings to explore the various sciences and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. And the Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are the divine and you need to manifest the divine, not that you are a man and you need to reach the divine. Now, some of you might be wondering that Shaktis and Siddhis are the same, as you might have heard the term Siddhis. So let us look at the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis, which are actually not the same. So Shaktis express from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the Guru, and are a source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment and are on the path of enlightenment. And the Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after the initiation by the avatar and are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not permanent and may divert you from enlightenment. And the source of all these Shaktis, Paramashiva, is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. And as the fundamental base of Avyakta, the manifest, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya or the 5 cosmic acts of Shrishti, which is creation, Sthiti, which is sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, which is rejuvenation, Throbhava, which is pulling out of delusion, and Anugraha, which is liberating grace for all living entities. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the 1008th living incarnation, the avatar of Paramashiva, and Kailasa, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization, as well as the great cosmic borderless nation. So ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. And it was where the science of enlightenment and power manifestation was lived and taught as a lifestyle. And for the first time in the modern day, the Supreme Point of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking pace, which is never accomplished before. And the next is the Guru Parampara, which is the lineage of gurus, as said in Sanskrit. And this is where and how all of this knowledge and science of power manifestation and Shaktis get passed down from one generation to the next through the Diksha enlightened gurus. And the Supreme Point of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science of power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga and Yoga powers, Mantra Shastra, science of Aushadha, Advaita, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham, and much more. So now let's see how we can awaken these divine Shaktis in us. How can you manifest these Shaktis yourself? The Supreme Point of Hinduism beautifully says, every ultimate truth, jnana, is mapped into your consciousness, prajna, and manifests as a possibility and power of every being, prajnana. So now let's see the science of power manifestation, how the science of power manifestation is authenticated through 4 aspects of evidences or pramanas, as said in Sanskrit. So the first is the Shastra Pramana, which are the eternal, unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. And then the next is the Apta Pramana, which are the experiences and results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, where the Vedic rishis and scientists have time tested and verified the sciences. And the next is the Atma Pramana, which is an account from the life of the Supreme Founder of Hinduism, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of the power manifestation. And then the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. Now, some of you might be wondering where or what exactly are the Vedas and Agamas, if you are not exactly sure. You might have heard the word Vedas and Agamas many times, but you might not know exactly what they are. So the Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus and are pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. And the Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology and the applied science are expanded. So the Vedas and Agamas, the Veda Agamas, are given the stages of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths. And a reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana. So now let us get ready to witness a very unique and very exciting demonstration of the powers of third eye. After we go through the Pramanas for this power, we will be first seeing the Pramanas for the power of third eye, which is seeing with the eyes blindfolded. So the first, the Shastra Pramana for this power comes from the Kapalantarmanonyasya Tishtannilitalochanaha Kramena Manasodadyat Lakshaye Lakshyamuttamam. And the translation for this verse is, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal Lakshyam by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashiva. And the next is the Apta Pramana, where Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye during the revelation of the Hindu Purana Bhagavad Gita. So Arjuna can behold Bhagavan Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, the vision of his cosmic form. Bhagavan Krishna beautifully says to Arjuna, Natu mam shakyase drashtu manenaiva swachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram. And the translation of this verse is, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore, I grant you divine third eye vision. Behold my cosmic opulence. So this comes from the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form. And it is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through the third eye. And the next is the Atma Pramana in Swamiji's own words. The first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360-degree, 10 directions, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel and experience all of that as me. Is the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. So study measures were done on the Supreme Founder of Hinduism's brainwaves using a PET, a positron emission tomography. And it was measured that when doing daily activities, there is high activity in the brain where the third eye is located, and when in deep samadhi state, only the third eye region is active, and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace. And the next is the Sakshi Pramana, where this rare and sacred science of third eye awakening is being made available to humanity for our ultimate enrichment and conscious evolution by the Supreme Founder of Hinduism. And as the living incarnation of Paramashiva, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism embodies the most profound yogic states that surpass all the bounds of time, space, and matter. And he is gifting this pure and great science of third eye awakening, along with many other spiritual sciences, through initiation, the Diksha, to millions of people. And everyone who has been initiated have actually witnessed and experienced the profound results and extraordinary manifestation in their day-to-day life. So now let us get into the live demonstration, the Sakshi Pramana of this power of third eye. So here with me, I have this eye band, which in front is a thick opaque plastic sheet, you can all see. And the next behind is there's a thick black sponge which will not allow any type of light to enter. And this eye band is actually certified by ophthalmologists, and it's usually given or suggested for people who are suffering from insomnia or people who are not able to sleep properly, as it covers all the right light around the eye so they can sleep better sleep. So this eye band will block all the light around my eyes, and with the blessings and grace of Paramashivoham Swamiji, I will be reading through the third eye, and we will be seeing the live demonstration. Also, you will be seeing the live demonstration of this power. So this eye band will be put on my eyes by a volunteer, and once that is done, any of you watching us live on YouTube, you can put your comments in the live YouTube comment section of anything that you would like me to read, and I will be reading it through the third eye. So now you can all see the eye band being put on me. A volunteer will be putting this eye band on me now. Yes, so now the eye band has been put. I will be turning to my right, left, up, and down. So all of you can see that the eye band has been put. There is no gaps anywhere. And now the YouTube comment section will be projected in front of me. And any of you watching us live on YouTube, you can put your comments in the YouTube comment section. It can be anything that you would like me to read. It can be a sequence of emojis, numbers, letters, words, sentences. Yes, we're just loading the comments. So any of you watching us live right now, you can put your comments. Yes, we already have quite a few comments. And we'll also be projecting the comments for all of you. Yes, we're projecting the comments now. So now all of you can see the comments. And the last comment is from Margaret Johnson, who has put, "Are you able to do body scan today?" Yes, we will be doing a body scan. We will be doing the power of body scan immediately after this power. And about that, she has put, "I want to know what are my blind spots for wealth and abundance. Thanks." And then about that, she has put, "Thanks. And can you please scan my body, ma?" And then Jagannathan TSTC has put Om Nithyananda Paramashivam without a gap. So we can scroll down to the end. Yeah, so anyone watching us right now, you can put your comments and we will be doing a body scan. I will be reading your comments with third eye. Yes, Margaret Johnson has put awesome and an exclamatory mark. Yeah, so all of you can also see the comments put by Margaret Johnson. And anyone else also who would like to put your comments, you can put your comments. Okay, so now this the I-band will be removed. I request the volunteer to now remove the I-band. And we will be moving to the next power, the power of body scanning. So I request the volunteer to now remove the I-band. Okay, so all of you can see the I-band. There's nothing added or removed from it. And now we will be getting into the next